Uh, we can move on to this next news report, which would be WWE booking a flight to China. Maybe they're not sure 100%, but rumor has it that WWE is looking to take a premium live event back to China.
That that's bold. They haven't been there in years. Last time might have been before I learned how to use TikTok.
Do you still know how to? Do you even know how to use TikTok now?
I mean, I know how to open it.
Well, I guess that means you know how to use it. That's about the max I've done. Then I've closed it. But yeah. So since 2019, so yeah, they haven't been there since 2019, and now they're like, hey, let's dust off those passports and hope the fans didn't forget us.
Knowing WWE, they'll call it the Great Wall Bash or something. Just slap a landmark in the name and they'll call it branding.
Exactly. You know, we've had Cash at the Castle, Bash in Berlin. What's next? Money on the Great Wall?
Imagine the commentary. Roman Reigns is stacking them up 5,000 miles long.
Oh no. They'd have to adjust the time zones though. Like Americans fans are going to be complaining, why is WrestleMania starting at breakfast? I think it might be earlier than that.
Right? Honestly, it's not a bad idea. The crowd would be massive, and WWE loves saying "first ever" more than I love free pizza, and I really love free pizza.
Who doesn't? I'll beat somebody up for free pizza if it like means they're going to take it from me. But they'll hype it for months, right? It's going to be like historic, monumental, a global event. Meanwhile, fans at home are like, "Cool, it's still on Peacock, right?"
Nope.
So you want to run us down this, and I'll pick up about halfway.
Yeah, yeah. So the report source here is Fightful Select reported that WWE executives are pushing to bring a PLE back to China, possibly in Hong Kong. The last shows that they had in China, it looks like they ran live events in Shanghai and Shenzhen between 2016 and 2019. The last time WWE was in China at all was 2019 before the pandemic. They had a house show in Hong Kong held way back in 94. There have been no prior PLEs. WWE has never run a PLE in China, only live shows and house shows. The international expansion trend, as we all know, 2022 to 2025, WWE has expanded with PLEs in Cardiff, Puerto Rico, France, Germany, and Australia. China would mark another big new market. China is seen as a huge untapped fan base. Expanding there could drive ticket sales, streaming viewership, and brand growth. No date or event has been announced. It's currently in the discussion phase, not confirmed. So this will probably end up happening, and it makes sense that they love to go to these places, and you know China is a place with money,
So
so makes sense.
I could be wrong. Um, I'm not an expert on this, but it's funny that it says that they could expand ticket sales and streaming viewership and brand growth. Maybe the tickets, but if there's one thing that Chinese people are known for, it's pirating, creating knockoffs of stuff, and just straight ripping stuff off with no shame. So
Yeah,
they might create a whole new streaming fan base who will watch their shows if they go there in person. But I don't think anybody's buying ESPN over there for $30 or whatever it is. There's no way they're doing that. We'll see. A lot of those foreign markets, they actually put it on the stream on the sports packages that they already have, so they'll
yeah,
piggyback off that. You know, it was like Sky Sports over there in the UK, which is still a thing, and I think UFC piggybacks off them or did for a while. But um, I mean, could you imagine them going to China? I'm sure they have arenas over there with like 100,000 people, easily. And
oh yeah,
here's the thing: if that who's the guy that's the president over there, if he wants those people to go, it's as simple as being like, you people better fill that out, or we're gonna have a problem. You know, they're all communist over there,
yeah. That's true.
so I'm sure they'll do great if they go over there. Um, we'll see. I just can't imagine how the Chinese crowd would like chant. They're not gonna be like like F you McIntyre. Like what are they gonna do? Just be like yeah yeah yeah. I don't know. It's just Chinese people are polite. You know, it's how the Japanese. You remember Pride? How their fans used to
Yeah,
be. Is that how the
very
Chinese?
quiet.
Yeah, is that how the Chinese crowd's gonna be?
Not sure. Yeah, just for argument's sake, I was looking up the WCW New Japan, the Collision in Korea, and that had 315,000 people over 2 nights. So the first night was 150,000, and the second
Whoa.
night was 165.
If the price is right, they could max that out both nights.
Yeah, I mean they could probably figure out a way to beat that because I'm pretty sure that's still the biggest attended wrestling event of all time. I don't think anybody has beat that record yet.
It doesn't sound like it. That's a lot. But we'll keep you updated on this. We just thought that'd be something neat to throw in there. It's kind of like the world paused a little bit after COVID, and when it resumed, some things kind of broke away that maybe it would have been the norm or something that you were doing before, and your focus have kind of changed on maybe more immediate things.